we had a very big issue. The right wing position was vacant and we needed somebody to fill it. And so it has now been filled by Savino. And today we're going to be finding out if this card is worth it to help get you more wins. And if this card is wondrous, mid, or doo-doo. And by the end of this video, you should know the best ways to use this card to help get you more wins in FC25 if you do decide to buy it. But why should you listen to me? Well, I consistently get to the rank 2 and rank 3 range of FUT champions. I'm also an elite division player, so I believe I can use my ability to help guide you to use the best players to help get you more wins in FC25. But before we move further to giving you that important information on Savino, if you need more coins to afford more expensive cards like this and more, be sure to use code TV3 on U7Buy for 6% off. Link in the description or link in the comments to get cheap and safe coins. But now let's talk about the main important thing about a winger to perform the best for you, which is the dribbling ability, the shooting and clinicality ability, and the pace. For sure. But the pace is super important, and we'll get to that. But first, let's talk about his defensive capability. Don't give a damn about no damn defense. He's an attacker. Let's talk about his physicalities first. Now looky here. Let me explain it this way. Puss in what? Puss in boots. Puss in boots. This card right here, if Benjamin Mendy's brother, Dumfries, any type of fullback that gets near him and taps him on the shoulder, he's off balance, shaking like a bozo. This guy has no type of strength and ability. You gotta avoid these players at all costs using Savino. But there are other things that can help you avoid those situations that I'll talk about later. But moving on with the physicalities, his stamina is decent to continue to run for a while. He's not gonna win in the air for you, so don't expect him for any type of physicality ability to show up for you. Now with him being a puss in boots, you gotta be able to get that ball away from him quickly when a player gets close to him, and that would be the passing ability. Now I found with Savino, he didn't make too many errors with that passing. He can get off some of the passes pretty well with some accuracy, especially because he has good playstyles to help him with the passing ability. If you're a crosser and you like to send that into your biggity like Haaland, Alcantara, one of these biggity strikers that can dunk the ball, Savino may be that guy for you because he can cross pretty well. Now I'm not a crosser in the game, so I didn't use it that much, but I know he has the ability when I tried because it's pretty accurate when I sent it into Heineke Williams. So you ain't got to worry about him with the passing ability. But something you may need to worry about is the pace, and that's the most important thing. But I'll get to that in a second. Let's just talk about a crucial thing as well, and that's his shooting and clinicality ability. Looky here. Oh my word. That's the way I can explain it, because he has the finesse like Messi playstyle. So if you're in the box with Savino and you green time that finesse, there's a good chance it's going in. I ain't gonna lie to you. Outside of the box, since he doesn't have finesse plus, it is somewhat doo-doo with a name on it, but he still has the ability to score sometime. It's not that bad. You just gotta put more power, but there's a chance he'll hit the post or something like that. Not the best with clinicality ability. So if you want that winger that can do almost everything, get in behind, score goals for you in the box and outside of the box, Savino is gonna be the guy to try and get in the box and give you that type of chance. Not outside of the box. He won't be that much of a threat. But if you put him on the left side and hit them trivelas like I'm watching a telenovela in this absolutely broken video game, just trust me, that ball is flying like an eagle into the top bin because he has a good enough shot to be pretty accurate on the green time. So I do suggest playing Savino more on the left wing than the right wing since he is left-footed. But what about that dribbling ability though? Now looky here. His dribbling was actually pretty good, but there was a thing about it that was also a little bit shaky, like Parkinson's. Because looky here, his reactions is quite low to be a top tier card. AE4. So when I was using other cards, like for example Martin the Odegaard, his dribbling was much better. Even though Savino has the same dribbling stat, the detailed dribbling stat is different, and that most important part is the reaction. So I do suggest a chemistry style you put on this type of card, you gotta boost up his reactions. Give him like a maestro or a marksman, and I think the perfect one is maestro because it puts up his shooting as well to make his clinicality ability much better and his dribbling. But overall his dribbling isn't bad though. It's just not as responsive because his reaction, so you can boost it that way, which can allow you to speed boost into the pace. Now how can I explain this pace? Oh wow. That's the pace right here, because look at here. When I'm running with Savino and I have a lead, tremendous lead, Rapido Plus is his playstyle, Rapid Plus, but he doesn't have quick step. And I see Benjamin Mendy's brother running at me, looking like the damn Flash, chasing me, like, come here. And he catches up every time. Every left back, right back, they were catching up to Savino with this rapid pace. I'm like, what are you doing? Is this 90 pace with Rapid Plus? Is this game broken? It absolutely is. This guy's pace was not moving like he should. I don't know, it's probably because of his body type or something. He's not moving as fast as, for example, Heineke Williams would be. Maybe because he's taller and stronger, like his pace performance better, but Savino was getting caught up to. I couldn't believe it. He's not slow by any means, but he's not super pacey if you're looking for that type of guy to just burn everybody. It wasn't happening like that for me, but he can give you a little bit of enough space to maybe cross it in. But that leads me to what I think about Savino. Is this card wondrous, mid, or doo-doo? Is he going to be a card to help you get them rank 2s, rank 3s, rank 1, and perform for you to get even better rewards in this game? For me, using this card, Savino Savinho. Now, before I say what he is, I'm gonna explain. He couldn't really get in behind to get past the defense with the pace. Benjamin Mendy's brother kept saying, come here. Caught up. Shooting ability wasn't over the top to give me different type of goal scoring chances. Dribbling ability was unresponsive until you put a chemistry style on it. And passing ability is pretty good. So overall, I classify Savino as mid. But for some other people, he might be mid-dress. And depending on maybe the chemistry style I give him, he could be mid-dress. But I couldn't put him in the wondrous position. But this card right here could absolutely be wondrous. Find out if this card is wondrous, mid, or dude. Adios.